There was a wealthy Indian businessman, extremely rich. And when I say rich, I mean truly rich, a status where others stand in awe of his wealth. One day he was driving in his Mercedes, and there was an audio playing in his car. The audio contained the voice of a saint, and the saint was saying, "What is there in this world? Nothing lasts forever. What you have today will not go with you. Only good deeds matter." Listening to this, the businessman started thinking, "I will do something that will allow me to take my wealth with me after death. I will prove that it is possible to take money to the afterlife." He began to obsess over this idea. He ran a huge industry, employing over 10,000 people. He gathered all his employees and said, "Whoever gives me an idea on how to take money to the afterlife will receive a reward of 1 million. The employees, shocked by this strange request, were too afraid to say anything. They thought the businessman had lost his mind. After a week, he gathered everyone again and this time announced, "Whoever gives me an idea on how to take money to the afterlife will receive 10 million. By now, word had spread throughout the town, and people began to talk about the businessman's bizarre challenge. One day, a stranger approached the businessman and said, "I have an idea." Hearing this, the businessman's eyes lit up with excitement, thinking that finally someone had the solution. The stranger asked, "Have you traveled the world? Have you been to America?" The businessman replied, "Yes, many times." "And what do you do when you go there?" "I exchange Indian rupees for dollars, of course," the businessman answered. "Have you been to London?" "Yes," said the businessman. "And there, you exchange rupees for pounds, don't you?" The businessman nodded, wondering where this was going. The stranger continued, "And when you go to Dubai, you exchange rupees for dirhams, right?" "Yes," replied the businessman impatiently. "That's common sense," he added. The stranger smiled and said, "The currency of heaven is different." Surprised, the businessman asked, "What do you mean? What is the currency of heaven?" The stranger replied, "The currency of heaven is your good deeds. Only your good deeds will accompany you beyond this world. All the wealth you've accumulated here will stay behind." The businessman stood silent, reflecting on the wisdom he had just heard. He realized that despite all his riches, only the kindness and good actions he had done in this world would matter in the end. So, remember this. Live joyfully, do good, and focus on what truly matters. What you accumulate in good deeds is the only thing that will go with you. If you believe true wealth is in your good deeds, comment, "I agree." God bless you.